Final event of this dual meet here in Ann Arbor, the 4x400 meter relay. The NCAA automatic qualifying time, 3:08.10. NCAA provisional, 3:12 even. The dual meet record set by the Ohio State Buckeyes in 1993. They will count on Aaron Roberts to start them out strong. The Buckeyes will be ready to roll in lane 4. You see Thomas Murdaugh in the white headband, a winner in the outdoor 400 meter All-American who anchored the Big Ten champion outdoor 4x400 Buckeye team a year ago. St. Amant will start things for the University of Michigan. And the Buckeyes will be in lane 4. Michigan in lane 5. Of course, every other lane open because it's just a two-team event. Buchanan and Wheeler also out there for the Wolverines. Newman will anchor.
As they settle into their blocks, this relay these guys have been running, probably most of them, since they've been in junior high or high school. It's a great team battle. Always finishes off every meet, the 4x4. And you hear the Ohio State fans firing up as the gun goes off. This is Ohio State's big pride event here, the 4x4. You see Aaron Roberts already trying to make up the stagger. St. Amant battling. They'll break at the cones here. Coming around, and it's St. Amant getting the shoulder in. Oh, it's all tight into the turn. Some bumping.
Yeah, a little bit of bumping going on. That'll take somebody off their stride.
Oh, yeah. Classic in a 4x4 to see a lot of physicality, a lot of bumping all through the exchange zones. St. Amant battling. It's still anybody's race at this point. Roberts on the inside, St. Amant the outside. Coming in even at the first exchange.
Carl Buchanan ready to take
Looks
the
like
handoff.
Stephen Robinson
for Ohio State.
So Robinson obviously displeased with himself after the 200. Despite the fact that he placed second, he'll look for a big run here.
They keep it tight.
Going against the hurdler, Carl Buchanan from Michigan. It's still just tight together. And they'll have to keep it that way. Michigan will if they're to stay with Ohio State and get it so that Thomas Murdaugh isn't able to just run away from him.
Sims and Wheeler are the third leg of this four-man race. Sims for Ohio State, Wheeler for U of M.
Buchanan still hanging tight with Robinson, now pushing down the home stretch. Dead even into the third leg.
Good handoff for both squads. Remember, Wheeler fell earlier today in his race, so he's looking to have a better showing here.
Yeah, and the fact that he fell, he's probably a little bit fresher. Sims had to run a 600, so his legs may be feeling a little bit heavy right now. You see them leaning into those turns. These athletes are running so fast around these turns. It's a battle just to stay balanced, and it's neck and neck.
Well, they are keeping it close. Thomas Murdaugh ready to anchor for the Buckeyes. It doesn't get any better than the man wearing the white headband in scarlet and gray.
100 meters to go now. And the legs start to tie up a little bit.
Buckeyes are in the exact position they want to be as they hand off.
Elon Sims passes the stick to Thomas Murdaugh. And at this point, it's Ohio State's race.
It was an awkward handoff for the Wolverines.
Certainly that can't help matters. Thomas Murdaugh extending the lead. Looking very smooth, leaning into those turns. Just gliding around this track.
He anchored the 4x400 relay that rode to first place a year ago for the Buckeyes. All about the time now. Comfortably in control.
If you're Thomas Murdaugh at this point, you have to be so confident. You know, he's got the mindset that no one in this conference can beat me at the 400 meters. And they're not going to do it right now.
You can understand why, can't you?
Look at that strength into the finish. So smooth, so strong. No problem. 3:14.99 unofficially for the Buckeyes. So a tight race, blown apart at the end by the standout sophomore, Thomas Murdaugh, the All-American from Ohio State. And the Buckeyes flock to celebrate after a big team victory. Here we see a replay, the first exchange. Both teams neck and neck. Ohio State gets the pass off just a little quicker. That allows Carl Buchanan to fall in behind. Here's the second exchange. Again, dead even. Michigan just falling in right behind Elon Sims. Sims gets about a 7-meter lead. And Michigan has a little problem with the stick on that final exchange. At that point, it's all Thomas Murdaugh and the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Thomas Murdaugh.